Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. This is iAllegedly, and it's good to be home. Okay. I am at a place called Crystal Court, which is right next to South Coast Plaza, and I like to walk in the bridge, so we're going to go film on the bridge today. But wow, people are not paying their bills. This is a huge problem, and it's starting to catch up with everybody. So please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. And today we have a sponsor, Patriot Gold, and I will talk about them in a little bit. But this is a beautiful shopping center. It just is the other side of one of the best shopping centers in the country, called South Coast Plaza. And what they did when they built this second wing to it is they built this cool bridge over here. And it's always decorated during the holidays, and it's lit up well at night and things like that. But I enjoy walking across here. And it's nice to park on this side and go to the busier mall on that side. But first things first, Brian Moynihan, the CEO of Bank of America, steps forward and said, hey, listen, we have a problem with people paying their bills. And credit card delinquencies are at an all-time high. But that's not the gist of it, guys. Think about this. 1 year ago, in the latest quarter, you had $837 million in debt that was written off as bad debt. Wow, that's a lot. Only problem was, in the latest quarter that they gave their numbers for, it was $1.5 billion. So from 837 million to 1.5 billion. So guys, this is just a catastrophic situation. Now, one of the meetings that I had in Las Vegas was a company that is going public, and it's very exciting, and they're just great people, and I've known them for a couple years now. But they were given the opportunity to buy a piece of property, and they told me about this a year ago, and I'm like, yeah. And they go, we think it's going to keep going down in price, and we're like, okay. Well, they didn't do it justice until I got to see this video of the property, because it almost looks like a Hobbit village. It was so unbelievable. But the value of the property, guys, is about 40 million bucks. They're getting it right now for $16 million. So because they waited, it's their deal. Isn't that crazy, guys? Absolutely crazy that you're seeing things like this. So you're going to see more and more things happen like this in the real estate market that are going to drop down. You know, Drayton, I always love to have Drayton on the show because he always gets people just feverish. So if you haven't seen the last video, look at the Drayton video because it's great. But the guy is a real estate wholesaler. What he does, people say, oh, so he buys low and sells high, Dan. How is that any different? No, what he does is, there's people out there that have property that they just abandoned. Grandma owned 9 properties and we inherited them. Oh, we'll sell you this one that has been lived in 3 years. And then he rehabs it and turns it into a home for somebody. It's amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing. The other thing was Wayne sent me a great story about dairy farmers. And now this is inside info that you don't get from anybody else. And that it is incredibly expensive to run a dairy farm. That none of us would ever know this. None of us would have a clue what it costs to run a dairy farm. Well, what they did to save an electrical cost, because it's so expensive to run these farms and to milk cows, because it's all automated now. It's not some chick in a bucket squeezing nipples to get milk out. You know what I mean? It's all automated. Well, what they did was they put solar on the rooftops of all these different barns to go out and to, save money. Only problem was the EMF energy from the solar panels, because it took so much in each of these places, made it so that the cows were producing at least 20% less, up to 50% less milk. So they had to get rid of the solar panels. Isn't that wild? No one ever talks about that. No one ever talks about that. So you're going to see massive changes right now, guys, when it comes to these banks, because, Bank of America talking about making less money, and stock was still up, everything's good, but this is going to be a problem that's not even bad yet. The problem with this is that the people that are not paying their bills, you haven't even seen the gist of this, where this is going to go, because I am telling you, there's people that are trying to keep everything together right now, and they're not going to be able to do it. There's no way. So I'm telling you, if you could cut back and save money, hoard your cash, you're going to see things go on sale that you've never seen before. You're going to see deals like you've never seen before in your lifetime. You know, this property that they're paying 16 million bucks for, nothing. You know, 40 to 16, it's nothing, guys. You're going to see much, much worse. It's going to get much, much worse in the future. So let me know what you think about this so far. Share your thoughts on this. It's kind of a cool area. I just like this. Okay, it's always fun to walk up here. Let's talk about our sponsor, Patriot Gold Group. You know, gold's time is right now. And all you need to do is look at a headline like this from Citibank, where they're saying that gold could go to $3,000 an ounce. Guys, we are seeing it spike up with geopolitical problems, with problems in the economy and interest rates. Gold looks ready to strike. You need to call Patriot Gold today. 888-330-1431 and get yourself a free investor guide. Find out if gold in your retirement is right for you, but talk to the experts who are #1 rated at Patriot Gold. Call them today. If you don't want to make a phone call, click on the link below and fill out the information, and they will send you the free investor guide. It's absolutely no obligation. But think about this. Central banks, rich individuals, countries, everybody is buying gold right now. You don't want to miss out on this. Contact them today, 888-330-1431. Get a hold of Patriot Gold today, guys, before it's too late. You don't want to miss out on this. There's so much more news to cover. I love this stuff, okay? Elon Musk had a deal where he would basically work for free for a set number of years. If the company was successful and had so many deliveries and so many, so much market value, he was entitled to a payment of $56 billion. Whoa, yatta hey, $56 billion. Okay, a Delaware court threw it out because, they had a shareholder lawsuit, and then eventually won, and he moved the corporation from Delaware to Texas. Now, this may be the wrong time, but he wants investors to reinstate his $56 billion payment plan, okay? I don't know if that's good. I mean, there's a lot of trouble at Tesla. They just announced a 10% layoff, okay? And then today, in today's news, and you can read the story below, they just announced that they are halting Cybertruck deliveries. And if you go on TikTok or even Shorts here on YouTube and you searched Cybertrucks, you're going to see so many people that have Cybertrucks parked on the side of the road or in front of their house that they cannot get into and they cannot get started right now. So maybe not a good week to ask for $56 billion. Okay, I really did earn it though. I kept my word. I mean, he did. I thought it was ridiculous that they did that to him. Now, again, I give this guy a hard time all the time, but the Cybertruck, maybe it was rushed out. Maybe it just was, So there's that. Now, the next thing, and this is scary, and that, the city of Rancho Cucamonga in San Bernardino County, yes, there's a city called Rancho Cucamonga, okay? They have a problem with people spoofing their phone number, and what it does is when you get a phone call from them, it looks like it's from this, from the police department. And they talk about, hey, Dan, you're wanted for a crime and, you have an arrest warrant issued and you need to pay a fine, blah, blah, blah. And the problem with it is some people are actually falling for this and paying the money over the phone. And again, the police don't call you guys, okay? They show up. Remember, if you ever seen Michael Clayton, who's that? Is that the police calling me? No. The police don't call, they show up. Remember that. So don't fall for this stuff, guys. But again, very believable and very scary that this stuff is happening right now to people. So take it seriously, guys, if you ever get into this stuff. And don't click on things on your cell phone. People are losing so much money. I'm telling you, I could do the scam channel every day with stuff that people send me. It's just shocking, the stuff that people are falling for right now. I love stuff like this. Super yacht sales are down because of the Russian oligarchs not buying the yachts, and because yachts are more expensive. I gotta ask you a question, okay? How did everybody in Russia get so rich? How come you have so many oligarchs in Russia? How come you have so many people in China that are rich that then come here and buy all our property? Can you guys answer those questions? Because I don't understand it. I mean, you know, what do they just give everybody, you know, $10 million and say, have a nice day? This is the walkway down there. It's all lit up. I don't know if you can tell that those are all lights. But it's really nice at night. It's nice because there's no music up here too. So, anyways, I just think it's funny that you're seeing stuff like that. Google's laying off more people right now because things are so good. Please understand this. Everybody is hurting right now. If you're not living on a budget right now, oh, that just sounds like torture. It's the B word. You know, no, it is torturous, guys. You have to live a disciplined life financially. I'm telling you guys, you'll be so much better off if you do this, okay? LL Bean, I love this one because, you know, the clothing company, hey, listen, we're going to cut staff at our call center because more people are just going online and purchasing things. Oh yeah, you mean sales are down, so you're gonna do that? Okay, thank you. So again, United Airlines blames their $200 million loss on the Boeing mid-air door blowout. Well, that'll do it every time. How they're still in business, guys, they had a whistleblower for Boeing step forward, and I mean, how those MAX planes are still in the air is beyond me, guys. This is insane that they're allowing stuff like this right now. So, you know what's crazy is that I've never when I hopped on a plane looked on a flight, looked at what plane I was going on to until now. Oh wow, you can do that. Look at that. That's on Expedia. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you guys, this is going to affect everything because people don't want to put their lives into their own hands. And hey, do you want to sit by that fake door? Yeah, I don't care. Not anymore. Not anymore. So that's the other thing is people are refusing to sit in that seat. So let me know, guys, what you think about this stuff so far. I'm going to finish this video with these last couple stories. The first one is Pepsi Cola has to recall its zero sugar Schweppes ginger ale. Why? Because it doesn't have zero sugar. It contains sugar. So these people that are drinking something with zero sugar actually had sugar in it. Now, I'm not laughing at that. I'm just laughing because if you had somebody who's like diabetic or couldn't have sugar and they're pumping those things down, you know how bad that is for them? Oh my gosh, get ready for the lawsuit on that thing. So anyways, they have to recall ginger ale with zero sugar because it's got sugar in it. And the final story is I may have to do a field trip for you guys. It looks like Red Lobster is going down for the count. They may have to file Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Now, for those of you people, the haters out there that have written me and said, Dan, this only applies to a small section of fast food restaurants that have to pay the 20 bucks an hour, read the article below because good old Red Lobster says they're facing major labor costs. And here's the thing, guys, this is starting to spread like syphilis across the country. And what I mean by that is I want to get paid 20 bucks too. Okay, baby girl, give me my money, okay? So what's happening is the big problem is here in California because these workers were making 12 bucks an hour plus tips. No, they want 20 now. And what do? How do you make up for that? It is a discount seafood restaurant, okay? So we may need to do this. We may need to do a Cheddar Bay biscuit romp with you guys and go get some frozen seafood and watch them use the microwave on it. Yeah, and imagine that they're not doing well, okay? Not just shocking. Anyways. read the gold story too about Citibank calling out $3,000 an ounce gold. That's crazy. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And you want to get a hold of me, hello at iAllegedly.com. And onward and upward, guys. But I'm telling you, it's always great to be home. You know, I have this wonderful idea. Hey, you guys, well, if you guys don't want to fly out to California, let's meet in Vegas. It's so convenient. I'm going to be there at the National Association of Broadcasters. Oh, what a great idea, Dan. It's good to be home. I'll see you real soon. Please like, subscribe, and share this video today.